Hello friends, welcome back to Technique. Today we'll be doing the detailed FAQ of the newly launched OnePlus Nord CE4. So we have been getting a lot of queries on the OnePlus Nord CE4 5G, which is launched at a price starting at 24,999. So it's a pretty good pricing actually, and considering the OnePlus Nord CE3, the pricing has actually reduced a bit, and this device comes with the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 chip. Again, pretty good experience overall. So we have been getting a lot of questions on this device, so we have thought we'll do a detailed FAQ covering all the aspects of the device. If we do miss out any of the FAQ, you can always ask us in the comment section. We'll be glad to help you out. So this is the detailed FAQ of the new OnePlus Nord CE4. So we'll be covering all the aspects. So before getting into the video, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. So let's get started with the detailed FAQ of the OnePlus Nord CE4. So let's first go to the settings and we'll just show you the about device. So in fact, we got an update on this device. So it's OS 14, and here we have all the details: Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 platform, and all the details of the OnePlus Nord CE4. So let's go straight into the FAQs of this device. So let's first talk about the build quality. Now you can see that the build quality it's more or less like a plastic finish. It's actually plastic, and you can see that the back panel is slightly glossy, and you can see that curved finish. It looks like a glass, but it's plastic. The chassis is also plastic. You get power and volume keys here, and the top has this IR blaster. Then you get the speaker unit, USB Type-C port, and the SIM tray here. Then on the side you don't get any ports, so it looks pretty good. In fact, this color is also quite good actually. It feels like a marble color, the pattern. In fact, OnePlus is experimenting with different colors. That's definitely a good thing, and this color is good. But here you can see that the camera module, there is no alignment, symmetry here. You can see here the bottom section is slightly higher, while the top section is kind of not that much. So there is some symmetry issues, but overall I feel the design definitely looks good. It is around 8.4 mm in thickness, and it feels pretty lightweight as well, just 186 grams. So in that way the design is good, and you can also see that the bezels are also kept minimal, which feels quite good. You also get a punch hole display. So the build quality is good, the fit and finish is also good. There are two colors available. One is a gray color, and this light greenish color, which has a kind of marble finish. This is one color which I like pretty much. So if you ask me which color to go, I would suggest this color. Now next, let's go to the display experience. Now this comes with a 6.7 inches display. It's a 394 pixels per inch, 93.4 screen to body ratio. It's a 120 Hz refresh rate, and we'll just show you the display options as well. So you can see that the display brightness is quite okay, but outdoor brightness could have been a tad better, but otherwise the display quality is good. You can see that there is screen color mode available. You can go with the vivid mode, high refresh rate. You get standard 60 Hz, and high, there are only two options, 60 and 120. There is no 90 Hz option. So display quality as such looks good. Its touch response is also very smooth and a lag free experience. It supports sRGB value and DCI-P3 color gamut. It's a 10-bit AMOLED panel. HDR10 plus support is also included. So if you are watching a lot of movies, this is definitely good display. And there is also Widevine L1 support included on this device. You can see here the DRM support, Widevine L1 is supported. So watching movies on Netflix and other OTT platform is pretty good. So that's the good aspect. But the display brightness could have been a tad better. That's what we feel at this price segment. Now next, let's go to the SIM card. So you get a dual SIM card slot. So we'll just show you this SIM card tray as well. So here you can see here SIM card, and here we have an SD card option as well. So if you want to use SD card, here you can go with SD card. So there is a dual 5G SIM card support, and it supports 7 5G bands. There is also 4G VoLTE support as well. So we have tried with Airtel and Jio on this device, so absolutely no issues. So it works pretty well. So 5G bands are supported, and we didn't see any sort of issues in that. Now let's talk about the RAM and the ROM. This is LPDDR4X RAM, and the storage type is UFS 3.1. So that's a good thing. The UFS 3.1 is included. That's definitely good. Now variants, there are two variants, 8/128 variant and 8/256. We have the 8/256 variant. And next, going to the software, you get Oxygen OS 14. As I said before about device, you can see here Oxygen OS 14, and this has 2 years of Android updates and 3 years of security patches. That's the thing. Now if you look at the Oxygen OS 14, you can see here it's pretty much similar to what we have seen on the other OnePlus devices. You get customization options. Then here the special features, you have plenty of options. You can see here smart suggestions, and with Android 14, OnePlus has improved a lot of things. File dock is there, then smart cutout feature. So you can go and check our video on Oxygen OS 14 where we have detailed all the new features. So it's a pretty much a good UI experience. The notification toggle, everything looks good actually. Now talking about the bloatware scene, in fact we didn't see any sort of bloatwares in this phone. Actually Netflix is pre-installed. Other than that, we didn't see any sort of issues here. It's pretty much clean experiences, at least in our unit, so there are no bloatwares included here. Now talking about the performance, this is powered by the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 chip, and if you look at the Antutu score, you can see here it's more than 8 lakh score, and you can see the score here, more than 8 lakh is the score, and you can also see that the different scores here, the CPU score and the GPU score. Now storage test, we'll just show you. This is LPDDR 4x RAM and UFS 3.1. So 3.1 should give you decent experience actually. For this price segment, around the 25,000 price segment, UFS 3.1 is definitely needed, and it does give an improvement in terms of app rewrite speed and app performance as well. So this is the storage test, 68,000. So that's quite good actually. Now Antutu score also has shown. Now I will also show you the Geekbench score in case you are interested in synthetic benchmarks. So this is the Geekbench score. 1136 is the single core, and multi-core score is 3074. So that's the performance. Now we also done the performance testing of this device. So we have done the throttling test of this device. You can check out that video. There was a bit of throttling around the 12-minute mark, but otherwise it is quite stable actually. Not major concern here, but in terms of raw performance, it does produce pretty decent experience overall. Talking about the gaming experience, you can see here the PUBG Mobile or rather you can see here Ultra HDR is supported here, and Ultra is also supported, frame rate Ultra and Ultra HDR. Extreme HDR is not there. So these are the options available, and in HDR you can see here Extreme is also there. So these are the options in BGMI, Ultra HDR, Ultra and HDR. You get Extreme. Smooth and Extreme is also included. So these are the options available for this game, and gaming experience is actually quite good. We didn't see any sort of lag or issues, and heating was not much. We would say around 40-41 degrees. So apart from that, there is no major heating issues as such. So gaming was also quite good. We have done the battery drain test also, so you can also check out that video to get an idea about how the performance is. Now in terms of fingerprint scanner experience, it comes with an in-display fingerprint scanner. You can see the performance here. So it's pretty fast in unlocking. So there you go. That's the fingerprint scanner performance. Now let's talk about the speaker performance. So here is the speaker output from the dual speakers. So it's quite good actually. It is pretty loud as well. If you have been asking us about the NFC, there is no NFC on this device. That's one thing which is missing. Then you get IP54 rating, that's included. It's not IP68, so you cannot go into the water with this. It's just IP54, so it's just splash resistant coating. So that's all included. Now talking about the battery, 5500 milliampere battery, pretty good. 100 minutes with the charging time from 0 to 100%. We have done the charging test. Do check out that video as well. And the battery performance is excellent actually. 9 hours 50 minutes we got during the battery drain test. Again, usage it might vary, but you can get an idea about how good the battery life is when you get around 9 hours 50 minutes on the battery drain test. Now talking about the cameras, we have a dual camera setup. Primary is a Sony Light 600 sensor. Then you get an ultra wide 8 megapixel. This is 50 megapixel, and again a 16 megapixel shooter. Now in terms of camera features, you can see the options. Phone front camera has 1080p resolution. Rear camera has 4K 30 fps. Stabilization is available for 1080p 60 and 1080p 30. There is no stabilization for 4K, and you get the portrait modes as well for the selfie camera and the rear camera. So we have done the detailed camera review. Here are some samples you can check out from the camera to get an idea about how the performance is. For more detailed camera quality, you can check out the camera review. Now, a lot of you have been asking us whether the Sony Light 600 is a downgrade from the Sony IMX890. Maybe yes, probably yes, but then you can't compare directly two sensors unless there are same devices with the two sensors. So the camera on this device is quite good actually. We did like the performance here, but then probably it's not. Maybe the Sony 890 is a different league. But again, it also depends upon the ISP, the processor ISP, which is quite good here. So that was the camera aspect of the OnePlus Nord CE4. Now color, as I said before, two colors, the grey and the greenish color. This is what we liked. Now the pricing, 8120 is priced 24,999, and the 8256 is priced 26,999. You get 1,500 card offers if you're buying with the ICICI card, or rather other cards are also supported. So you get 1,500 off. So that was the detailed FAQ of the OnePlus Nord CE4. So in case you still have any questions on this device, do let us know in the comment section. We'll try to answer your questions. So hope this video was useful. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.